though. Let's remember that women do have like a hard time in divorces sometimes. It's not. I know. You know.
Girl, how?
How? You've built the man up to what he has.
Girl,
you've stifled your own.
I hate it when girls take.
You've stifled your own.
No. Why don't we take credit for men's success? If your guy was successful, he was going to do it with or without you. We didn't build anyone up. We didn't build anyone up. My dad is a top 1% earner. I grew up around these top 1%, 5% men. I promise to God, they love their wives. Their wives are there for them, but they would have been rich with or without them.
All right, let's.
So if you built this man, right?
Yeah.
If you're building this man and
stop
you think...
Stop using that term.
Yeah, I'm just using it because that's what you said.
I built, but
so if you built this man and you're saying this man is only successful because you built him, and imagine that...
No, I don't like that. That's not what I would ever say.
All right, but let's just say let's just say that's the prevailing psychology of certain women, right? Why is it now, if women feel that they've invested into a man and built him up, why are they the ones that 80% of the time that are filing for divorce? Because if I invested in something and built something up,
90% if they're college educated.
90% if they're college educated. Why leave it?
I can't talk because every relationship's different. I don't know what's going on in the particular. Do you know what I mean? In those statistics, I don't know what happens. So I can't really. Do you know what I mean? But I know that. Yeah, I just wanted to remember it's not just the man's depressed and lost everything. There's a lot of women that end up in the gutter after divorce, and men that leave their wives as well, not just women that up and take everything. That's
even if they do leave, they're legally protected. Men aren't. So even if a guy does, they say trade you for the younger model or whatever, you're protected legally. It needs to
be changed. I agree on that bit. Yeah.
So would you say that in today's society, men are more traditional or women are more traditional?
Men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at least they try to be. They want the.
Why do you think that is?
So because
music.
Music.
Nah.
A lot of the time.
It's with with all the new age feminism and some of the music, some of the things, popular culture that they follow. Women don't feel as if in actual fact there seems to be a negative connotation attached to being traditional. So even when I said she listens to me, all of a sudden that created a feeling of something in the chest of, until we explained it, but it still created something. Submission seems to be some nasty word. As soon as you say, she will submit, women hate that word because submission for them, it means that they can't leave the house, they can't do anything, they can't have any friends, they can't wear. I'm not saying for you, I'm saying majority of women. No, I just saw your face, but I'm just making it clear. But women don't like the word submission. But for us men, it's not a negative word. You know, understand? It just means that you trust in our leadership. So yeah.
I want more men to be made of stuff that we can trust your leadership. Because I think a lot of men in this society are leading from a very weird place. And I get it. Like, it's difficult.
When you say
out
weird,
here.
what do you mean?
Like, I just feel like they're just so cautious and whatnot. And they don't trust that, if they meet a good woman and that she does mean well, she doesn't have bad intentions and whatnot. They have this like elephant in their brain kind of thing that doesn't allow them to...
Sorry,
Go on, finish it.
What was it that you asked me? What did I mean by what?
Yeah, what that you said they're weird, men are like weird.
No, quote me what I said. So
you said they had this elephant in their brain.
No, before that I said this weird...
Like they don't trust good women.
They don't trust
is what your
women?
point?
Yeah, like it's difficult for them to allow them in. There's always like this this kind of barrier of distrust.
You want to hear an interesting stat?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Did you know that under 30, 1 in 3 men are sexless? They're either virgins or haven't had sex in the past year. Men under 30, 1 in 3 are either virgins or haven't had sex in the past year.
Where? When? Where?
Everywhere.
In general, yeah.
Everywhere in the West.
Did they ask you?
It's a statistic.
No, but this is the thing. A lot of times, like when girls will say, like something like those guys need to be like they don't want to let us in, like kind of a similar like it's the tough guy who doesn't want to let a good woman in. Blah, like I don't want to. Sorry, not disrespect. I've just done a lot of these shows. They're talking about the 20% of men that women want. But most guys they're down. They haven't had sex in a year. 1 out of 3 at least.
I'm not talking about sex. I mean like the
no, they're down to commit. I promise to God. If as a guy, if you haven't had sex in a year and a girl wants to commit to you, you're ready to wife her.
Yeah, because you want that feeling. You want to feel that feeling again. So I think that that being said, some guys will settle for less just to get that feeling.
Yeah.
Like you got to remember, like a lot of guys will just settle for what they can get. So it seems sometimes for you women that are pretty as well, it's quite hard for you to understand that men don't get sex because you're thinking about the top 20% of guys that you're thinking about. But when you next time walk into a shop, the Tesco's, or you go into Foot Locker, JD Sports, wherever it is, just look at those guys that are stacking the shelves. Look at those guys. The guys you never see, these are the guys that are not getting any play. Yeah, no, because these are the guys that are not getting any attention. So for me, it really just comes down to women's choice, because it's just the guys you choose. You're missing all of the guys which are not on your radar. Potentially could be guys that could work for you, but you keep looking at these 20% of guys, and these are the guys.
If you looked in your friends, if you looked in your DMs,
it's not just you. It's everyone. It's literally everyone. Because if you're single, right, that means the guys that you want don't want you. Otherwise, you'd be with someone.
No, I can be with someone every day.
No, you could be with someone, but you don't.
Women can be with someone.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't want them. Which that's the point. Like anyone that's single, it's the guys you want don't want you. Anyone.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'd be with someone.
Yeah.
But what's wrong with all the guys? What's wrong with the 80% of guys? Those other guys. What's wrong with them?
What do you mean?
Like the guys you don't see. What's wrong with them?
They don't have
I don't know
swag.
where they are. No, I love no swag. I love a lazy eye, the buck teeth. Like my type is not my type is not the ballers out there. Like if you see my type,
Can I give me an example? Can I see someone on Instagram? You don't have to. We don't have to put them on the screen. I just want to see if I actually.
What, like my ex?
Yeah. Show me one. We won't.